Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to Prenda's primary communications tool for guides called Slack. Slack is where you can ask questions of the Prenda team and other guides. You can get answers and interact with your guide support team and other guides. In some ways, it's like a traditional internet forum or message board, but it also behaves like email and instant messaging, since you can chat with the Prenda team or other guides in real time. So what's the difference between Slack and Facebook? Prenda also has a Facebook page, but Facebook is primarily used for sharing pictures and sharing ideas with other guides. We don't check it every day as a team, so if you ask questions there, it may take a while until they're answered. We really strongly encourage guides to get on Slack, as it will be a very useful tool as you're learning to become a Prenda guide and guiding your own micro school. The way you join Slack is by clicking this link in the guide training. You can also find a link to Slack in the Prenda World Guide resources. Once you click there, you can add your email and other information, and then you'll install Slack on your computer. Once you're in Slack, you'll see the title up here, Prenda Guides. Along the left, you'll see your channels, and on the right, the area where you'll message. So first we're going to talk about channels. Channels are the primary way that Slack organizes messages. When you first join Slack, you'll be added to several channels by default. These include General. This is where all general messages can be posted. We have Curriculum Support, Field Trips, Payroll Support, where you can ask questions about payroll. We have Software, Supplies Support, and Tech Support. And as you see here in Slack, you can get help with questions that you have about these different topics. And you can ask them here, and either another guide will answer or someone on the Prenda team. And when you click into a channel, you just see that there are a series of posts that are made by other guides or the Prenda team. And then here you could post a question as well. So in addition to the default channels that you get added to, you'll be added to channels for your particular region and age group. So if there was a new guide in Tucson teaching 3rd through 5th graders, they'd be added to the Tucson channel and a channel for 3rd through 5th graders. So be sure to message Cassie after you've joined Slack, and once you've done that, she can add you to your appropriate channels. So within channels, you can post messages, read messages posted by others. You can respond to them if you think you can help. Post a message here. This is a test message. I have a question about how to run my school. And you can also add attachments. So you could add a document. You could attach something from your computer if you wanted to add an image. You could do that. You can also reference someone directly. So if I wanted to mention Cassie in this post, I would type the @ symbol and her name, and then you hit enter and it gets posted. In addition to the default channels, you can search the other channels or browse the other channels. So let's say I wanted to, for some reason I wanted to get added to the blended guides channel. So as you type it in, you'll see it here. You click this, it'll show you the channel, the contents of the channel, and then you click the join button to join that channel. So we talked about channels, which are just ongoing feeds that everyone's posting to. The other way to communicate with other users on Slack is to use direct messages. So you have channels up here, and then down below you have direct messages. So direct messaging is similar to messaging in Facebook or texting someone, and you can also direct message to a group. So let's say I wanted to create a message for Cassie. I could do that here. Let's say I also wanted to include Katie. I could put both their names in, click go, and then it creates this new direct message feed between myself, Cassie, and Katie. Also, Slack has an app that you can download on your phone, so you can use it there. One other thing you may want to keep in mind about Slack is once you start using it, it can be very easy to get pulled into all of the conversations going on there. And this is a good thing when it's done at the right time, but we also don't want Slack to become a distraction for you. For this reason, it might be a good idea to have certain times of the day that you check Slack, similar to email. You can also use the Do Not Disturb button to silence notifications. If you click this here, you can say, do not disturb me until tomorrow or for an hour. I do that sometimes when I'm working on a project. And it adds a new icon here with a little snooze notification. There's some more advanced settings for notifications as well if you need to handle those. So I hope this introduction to Slack was useful. So far it's been an awesome communications tool between guides and the Prenda team. Send us a message if you have any questions about getting started with Slack or just general questions about how to use it. Thanks.